ISOC Ambassadors, and they just had you just had a training, the briefing for the ISOC Ambassadors. Would you be willing, Tracy, to tell us a little bit more about you, where you're coming from, which organization are you affiliated with, and how ISOC comes?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm Tracy Hackshaw. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean region.
Yes.
1.3 million people. Very new voice in internet governance, and we're trying now to get a larger voice. I'm here as an ISOC ambassador. I also recently was with the Diplo IG course, capacity building course 2008, and through that actually I've been fortunate to get fellowships through ICANN, and now ISOC has offered me an ambassadorship. What I'm doing here, I'm trying to raise the voice of the small and developing states and ensure that we are represented effectively. Issues related to access, diversity, local content, and getting pricing of internet access and connectivity down. Networking with my fellow colleagues from the developing world as well as from the small and developing states, and trying to build a voice that is as large as the voice of Europe or North America.
Wonderful. What advice would you give for people who'd like to know more about ISOC?
ISOC is a very, very powerful organization in the internet community. They're one of the first aggregators of the voices of the both the developed and developing world together. If you want to join ISOC, it's very simple as an individual. You go onto the website, sign up, join. If you want to get involved in your country, either look for a chapter. Most countries have chapters, or if not, you can actually start your own chapter through an application to ISOC. My advice to anybody who wants to get involved with ISOC's activities is to do some reading, understand what internet governance is about, what the internet is about, and see how best you can help and where you can fit in, whether you're at a governmental level, civil society, non-governmental, or any other aspect you consider important.
That's great, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. And John, can you also make an introduction about you, where you're coming from?
Sure. My name is John Njoroge. I'm from Kenya. I work at the Office of the President in Kenya, at the department called e-government. I'm largely in charge of web applications, online stuff, and it's good for me. I love it, and really, I'm glad to be here as part of ISOC. I'm an ISOC member. We don't have a chapter in Kenya, but I've of course noted that, and we are working towards developing a chapter in Kenya. And yeah, I'm here.
For those who were not able to be here with you, I know that you had a very interesting briefing for the ISOC ambassadors. What just happened here, if you could?
Right. What just happened here was a briefing from ISOC, indeed, how ISOC is getting engaged with IGF. And as an ISOC ambassador, I'm so happy because at the end of the day, we have really learned about the various things that ISOC is doing and how it's engaged with IGF. And suddenly, the topic is creating opportunities for all, and that is exactly what ISOC does in every day. So it was a briefing that introduced us to the various things that we need to be involved in, and particularly ourselves, what we are looking out for, because as an individual, I'm coming here with an interest for youth. I want to see the youth being involved every other day in my country with the internet. I want to see fighting, over with, and there's a lot of power and energy within ICTs and the internet. And the moment we try as a young people to start using it in my country, in the region I come from, I certainly feel we will bring unity and harmony, and we'll have a lot of things to do and be busy and engaged, and not just being idle-minded people and engaged in funny stuff. So really, ISOC has done a lot. ISOC is doing a lot in Kenya, in Africa, a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors are being opened, and I'm sure IGF this time around is going to be a big hit for all of us.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you very much, John. Wish you great work.
This is Naveed from
okay. Hello, Naveed. How are you doing? My name is Seiiti. Arata. Work with the IGF Secretariat.
Oh, sorry for that. I just couldn't reply to the social networking stuff that you sent to me.
Well, you are on it right now. You're live. You're going to YouTube.
Okay.
What can you tell people about your work? What are you doing here? And what ISOC, how ISOC connects to the projects that you have for the future, and how this is going to be a good experience for you at the IGF this year?
Yeah, this is my first time at IGF, and for that matter as an ISOC ambassador as well. I work for the telecom regulator of Pakistan. That's the regulator who looks after the telecommunication in Pakistan. And internet is one of the main area that I'm working these days, including IP version 6, .pk domain, ICT security guidelines, broadband proliferation, and things like that. My major focus of coming to Internet Governance Forum is to study and learn the best practices that have been evolved in the internet governance era since last 2-3 years, and how the countries have been benefited by issues like security, openness, diversity, critical internet resources, and of course the global collaboration.
Can I ask a question? How
Sure.
did you get in touch with ISOC? How did you... This is the first time that you're working with ISOC, right?
I'm a chapter member.
You are
ISOC.
already a
Yeah,
chapter.
I'm a chapter member at ISOC Pakistan, and in Sydney this year, when I was at ICANN 35th meeting, there I got this opportunity from Olga Cavalli from Argentina, and she told me that there's an ISOC ambassadorship program coming up for IGF, and if you're interested, you should apply for that. And that gave me a click to apply, and I got the fellowship.
Can you highlight to us one of the many workshops that you may be taking part of, or any activity? If you can choose just one, randomly.
The most important one will be IP version 6, because I just recently have made an IP version 6 monitoring group in Pakistan, and we are looking forward to make some policy recommendations. Our ministry at the moment is working to make a comprehensive IP version 6 transition plan for Pakistan. So that would be the main focus area for me, to be in touch with different experts of IP version 6. I recently met someone from Malaysia, and they have worked really in a very good manner as far as IP version 6 is concerned. So that would be one of the main focus area I'll be looking at.
That's great. If people would like to keep in touch with any of you guys, what's the best way? Are you on Twitter, or do you have any other way that people can be in touch with you and share experiences?
Yeah, social networking, that's another impact that this Internet Governance Forum will look after. The impact of social networking is one of their key agenda points during this meeting as well. Facebook, that's the key where I could
but do you have a Twitter account? Can you tell us, people here? Connect to me, my Twitter is...
My Facebook account is there. My email address is naveed@pta.gov.pk.
Or they can search for?
Naveed Haq.
Naveed Haq, just like that. Tracy, what would be a good way for people to connect with you?
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn?
LinkedIn.
They can
Tracy Hackshaw.
like that.
Like that.
They
Great.
can also go to conference.isoc.org. That's where most of the things we post will
And
go there.
all of you guys are blogging and doing the social
Yes,
reporting
yes,
and
yes,
everything.
yes. Go to
That's-
isoc.org and go to IGF 2009 blog.
Perfect.
We're blogging.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Wish